Yes, if you want to pursue your, I mean, degrees, graduations, post graduation, yes, CUET is compulsory, and getting into great colleges, no. This I won't agree that great colleges, because you see, no school, no college teaches you the entire syllabus or how to actually succeed in life. It all depends upon your own drive, the flame that you have in your heart. It all depends upon that. Okay, so great colleges, not necessarily. uh, the best way to become, I mean, pursue this is read, read, speak, speak, speak as much as you can. Okay, so giving CUET is compulsory, yes. Getting into great colleges is compulsory, no. No, because you see, I can say that all the things that I have learned, I can't say that I have learned everything from my teachers. In fact, it's very difficult for one teacher to, one or even 10 teachers to give you complete knowledge. The question is, who is a teacher? A teacher is one who teaches you. It could be anything, it could be anyone. When I say anyone, it could be even your neighborhood shopkeeper. Even he will teach you something. Okay, so you are actually supposed to be amassing as much knowledge and as much information as possible. And unfortunately, colleges are not the uh, only medium, or I can say even the satisfactory medium, okay, to gain this knowledge. No. Are you facing any difficulties in CUET? Sorry, I didn't understand. I'm not sure. I mean, can I help you in ensuring something? I mean, which on which point or which aspect of CUET aren't you comfortable? Because I haven't started preparing for CUET, so I'm assuming that you're in class 12, right? Okay. Now, if you haven't started preparing yet, then I'll say one thing, that you will face problems with the vocabulary part, because vocabulary is something which doesn't come overnight. Rest of the things, yes, but it can create a little problems. How may I help you? No, there is no prescribed book for the CUET exams. In fact, I can suggest one thing. Go through the improve your vocabulary section of my channel. Okay. All the tests that I'm posting there are absolutely relevant for CUET, because in addition to running this YouTube channel, I also take classes in a coaching institute in New Delhi. I stay in New Delhi. Okay, so I take classes there also, and this is exactly the syllabus which I'm teaching over there. So any particular book? No, not now, but I'm revealing something to you. I'm right now I'm in the process of completing all the syllabuses, because I've got a very vast variety of syllabuses. Uh, Syllabuses is the wrong term, it's actually syllabi. Okay, so, and most probably from the month of December, I'll start posting as many tests in the improve your vocabulary section, which would all pertain to CUET. Right. My target is to post at least 500 questions on each topic. For example, let's take adjective clause. I wish to post at least 500 questions on adjective clause, so that anyone who isn't even perfect in grammar, who hasn't taken classes, at least by doing 500 questions or even 300 questions, he will know how to crack the question if it comes in the exam. Okay, so this is how I'm doing it. I could even take grammar classes also, but the problem with grammar classes is you may have seen many videos on YouTube which teach grammar, but grammar is actually not taught that way. It is an interactive class in which the student is asked to think. I ask my students to think and give me answers. So that way it is faster. Okay. So my suggestion is that keep an eye on the improve your vocabulary section. In addition to the, your textbooks, Flamingo and the other one. In addition to that, keep an eye on that. Do all the tests that I'm posting, and if you have any doubt, you can post it in the comments section. And I'll certainly reply. By now, you know that I reply to all the comments. Is that fine with you? Great. Now, I would like to have your feedback on the videos that I'm creating. Anything. You're free to say anything. It's very rare to upset me, if I may say that. Yes, dear, whoever has joined, you're welcome to ask me any question you feel like. You can ask me any question you feel like. I'll try to answer it to the best of my ability. One second. Sir, no matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to get to the I can't get the reading section right. The MCQs are so confusing. All the alternatives seem right. Is there any way to improve it? Okay, now one second. You're talking about the reading section. So I presume you're talking about the reading comprehension part, maybe. And when you say the MCQs are so confusing, then actually the thing is, you know what? If you're talking about the literature section or the now see, I have got two parts in the channel. One is the literature part where I'm dealing with your textbooks. The other one is the grammar part. Now, unless you specify that, I can't answer this question to your satisfaction. So, which MCQs are you talking about? The ones that I give in grammar or the ones that I give comprehension unseen? Okay. Now, that by itself is a complete class. I have noted down your request of comprehension unseen. Do you want me to conduct a class on how to, solve comprehension passages? I'm noting it down. Comprehension one. I can do one thing. Seven. I can do one thing. Uh, is it okay if I conduct a live class on how to solve reading comprehension questions for CUET? I believe you're in CUET. You're in class 12. Am I right? Okay, you are in class 12. So the reason why I asked this question is I don't want any personal details of yours because reading comprehension varies from level to level. If it's a class 9, 10 student, then I teach in a different way. If it's 11, 12, the style is different. And then if it's above, say, CAT or GMAT something, then that is different. So I'll do one thing. Maybe uh, tomorrow is Deepavali, so I can't do it. Is it okay if I do it, if I conduct a class at, say, 9 p.m.? What I'll do is I can stream it live also. And I'll be teaching here. You can ask your doubts and it will be done. Would that be okay? Yes, even 7 tonight 9 p.m. Oh God, that would be. See, I can do it. It's not that I can't do it, but it would become too hectic because then I've not informed all my students. I can do one thing. Wait, let me just take a look at the calendar. Today is what? Today is Thursday, right? No, sorry, Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thursday. Uh, let's have it on Friday night. Would that be okay? 9 p.m. Okay. So I'll mark it in my diary. Sir, I won't be available tonight. Unfortunately, could you upload an offline lecture? Yeah, I said I'm not doing it tonight. See, if it's an offline lecture, then that would be only after I complete the syllabus. Okay. Because I'm right now in the process of completing the syllabus for everyone. I'll be doing it after that. I expect to complete the syllabus very soon. Sir, a pre-recorded lecture instead of a live. Yeah, I can do it. I can do a pre-recorded one, but my priority at the moment is my priority at the moment is to complete your textbooks first, because from November the pre-boards will begin. So I want to be well in time with my videos, with my classes, so that all the students benefit. Could you just give me the date from when your pre-boards are beginning? Yeah. Could you tell me when is, I mean, when are your pre-board exams beginning, and how many do you have? My pre-boards one are done already this earlier this month. The next one start in December. Can you do me a favor? It will help. I mean, even the other students. Is it? I mean, if it isn't possible, don't do it. Is it possible for you to send me the pre-board examination sheet? You may blur the name of your school. I mean, I'm okay with that. You don't have to mention I mean, your school name or city. No, I don't need that information. I never collect personal information on my channel. No, I don't want your email ID, your city, your age. I don't want anything. So if it is possible, then you could send me the pre-boards. I mean the paper. What I'll do is I'll discuss the paper I mean in a lecture itself, here itself. So I think that should benefit you. And you can post it to my email ID. I'll give you my email ID. Would you be comfortable with that? I just need a PDF. Okay, then here's my email ID. You can post it to my personal email ID. One second, I'm typing it out. I'll put the message out here itself so that if anyone else watches this chat, then they will get it. Or I'll put it in the notification that you may send your pre-board papers to me and I'll solve as many as I can. It would be a pre-recorded one, of course. Sure. Thank you, Seven. Seven. Uh, it would actually help me out also a lot, as well as benefiting the other students. Okay. Now I would like to ask you one more thing, Seven. Uh, would you give me the feedback for my videos? Anything you want changed or improved upon? Anything? Okay. You're most welcome to do that. All feedback is appreciated. Well, good evening, and good evening to the two of you who have joined new. You're free to ask me any questions you would like to. Well, good evening to you who have joined just now. You're free to ask me any questions you feel like. I'm okay. And could you tell me why are you disappointed? I mean, where exactly you think are you? I mean, lagging. Uh, would you like to talk to me? Hmm? No, you won't have to call me. I'll be available on Zoom. You can, I mean, you're welcome to chat with me on Zoom. Why is that? I mean, where did you go wrong? In the content part, or the language part, or the grammar? Language and grammar are the same thing. And by the way you are typing, I'm not able to find any mistake in your language. Okay, unseen passage and time management. Mostly the exam was lengthy. See, okay, time management. I think I'll have to make a complete video on this as well. How to manage your time in the exam. I'll note this down in my diary. Yes, I was asking about the feedback. I rushed with the 5 markers and still a 2 mark question due to I rushed with the 5 markers and still a 2 mark question due to time constraints. Okay, now here there is one thing. Uh, it all depends. See, when students say that they are finding it difficult to manage the time, the one reason that stands out is the length of the answers, right? So I believe you have the board one which opens like this. I mean, that's the answer sheet. It has got a very simple rule. It has got a very simple rule. The rule is, if it's a 1 marker, write 2 lines. If it's a 2 marker, write 4 lines. You will always be okay. If it's a 3 marker, write 6 lines. 4 marker, 8 lines. 6 marker, 12 lines. And you will find that you will be able to manage time. Now, there is one more trick here. Before attempting the question, if say it's a 4 marker, simply count 1, 2, 3, 4, put a dot there. So you know now you have to end your lines here. This is a psychological trick. And now you know that the nearer to the goal you are, the faster you become and the more confident you become. Okay, so my suggestion is that first follow the word limit. They say 120 words to 150 words. I mean, this is for the 6 markers. If it's a 5 marker, 10 lines. So roughly around 120 words. So keep this system. Count your, I mean, how many words do you write in a line, not sentence, line. You have to always count this. Now, for example, I know that I write 7.5 words per line. That's my handwriting size, and I know it. So whenever I am supposed to write something, which normally when I prepare the answers for all of you, you say, yes, I do overwrite a lot. This is the reason why, because you see one thing. Now I've been setting question papers for, you can say, roughly last at least 10 years. So when we prepare a question paper, when examiners, teachers prepare a question paper, they keep in mind not the most intelligent student of the class. it is the backbenchers, that even they should be able to answer some questions. So the level of questions is actually that, number one. Number two, if at the end of writing the exam you don't have half an hour left, then you need to rethink your strategy. Okay. Seven, you have, if you don't have half an hour left, I mean, and to give you an example, if the question paper is of 3 hours, you have to finish it in 2.5 hours. You have to always, that should be your max limit. Once you start writing in this limit, then what happens is you get half an hour to review the paper. I have seen students losing marks for silly mistakes. They were supposed to write book, they wrote, sorry, they were supposed to write books, they wrote book. Okay, capitalization issue, all that. So this proofreading is a must. If you don't proofread your answers, you lose real silly marks. Okay, so that overwriting part, I've given you the trick. 5 markers, 10 lines. It will never let you down. Never let you down. Okay. Any sample papers you suggest for practice? I could fix my time management with those. Okay, you mean to say sample board papers? I will be putting it. I will be putting them out. Yes, my target is to put out at least 10 to 15 board papers, class 12. I'll be doing that in the month of December. I'll be doing that in the month of December. You can expect at least 15, I mean, papers from my side. Because right now I'm busy with recording for, I mean, the pre-boards, and after that I'll take care of that. Okay. And where will they be posted? They would be posted in the class 12 section. You can go to the playlist and there it will be posted, or I could even create a new playlist also. Okay, so do one thing. In case you are unable to find them on my channel, you are free to ask me. You post it in any comment. So, where can I find these papers on your channel? I'll send you the link to that. Okay, I'll of course send you the link to that. Don't worry about that. Yes, Seven, can I help you with anything else? Because now it's time for me to begin my recordings. What Pranjal asks, what are high weightage chapters for class 12? No, I cannot answer this question because for the last 10 years, I've been seeing that they ask questions from almost all the chapters. It's very rare that a chapter or a poem is left out. Okay, Pranjal, that's the first thing. The second thing is that as far as weightage goes, the don't prepare from summaries, because in class 10 and in class 12 you are expected to read between the lines, go for the hidden meaning, the deeper meaning, inferences. Okay, you are supposed to go in for that. I'll give you an example. I'll be posting it for class 12 also. If you go to my class 11 playlist, if you go to my class 11 playlist, there you will find a, video which is specially for toppers. I have named it that. What I've done there is I have compared all the six poems of class 11 as to how they are identical, how they are different. Okay, so listen to that video carefully. That is the level that they are expecting from you in class 12. Of course, I'll be doing a comparative analysis of all the six poems together, even for class 12 also. I will be doing it. But weightage is on not chapters, but how you deal with the chapters. Okay, I hope that solves your query, Pranjal. Thank you. Is there anything else that I can help you with? Because it's time for me to begin my recordings now. It's nearing 9. Well, see you then. Yeah, since I can spare a couple of minutes more, would you like to give me a feedback on my videos? Anything else that you would like to see there, or anything that needs to be improved or corrected? Any suggestion, anything is welcome. Sure, sure, sure. Take your time. Yes, good evening to the two of you who have joined now. How may I help you? You're free to ask me any doubts. Sir, how to attempt reading passage for class 12 boards, because that's the only thing which reduces my marks. Else, I get full in other sections. Just reading passage makes it difficult for me. Okay, real name hidden. So I'll call you real name. Real name. A few minutes ago, another student of mine, seven, was here, and he too had difficulty in the comprehension passages. So I promised him that I would be uploading a pre-recorded, class of how to attempt the unseen comprehension passages. Right? Expect that somewhere in the month of December, because right now I'm busy. Recording for my syllabus for all the classes. So it would help you then. Okay, because I've noted it down in my diary. The one video is about that. I feel while explaining the poem or chapter, also tell what type of question have come and may come from that specific para, or do a final session. Pranjal, I'm already doing it. I'm already doing it. If you will see, I post 5 videos on any chapter or poem. The first one is the explanation, right? The second one is the critical analysis of the, sorry, it's the poetic devices used in the poem. Okay, I'll make it clear to you now. We have two types of chapters: poems and chapters, right? Prose and poetry. In poetry, you have five videos on any poem. The first would be the explanation. Then, after that, you would find the poetic devices used in that poem. Then, a critical analysis of that poem. The fourth video is I give 30 MCQs from the poem so that you can revise. And then the fifth video has 15 questions, the expected type of questions. From the poem with their answers. Haven't you seen those? They're already there. Pranjal, they're already there. And if it is, prose, then I don't have poetic devices in that. I don't have poetic devices in that. So 4 videos for prose I have, but while the explanation, okay. And sir, my speaking is weak too. I can speak so fluently while talking to myself in English in my mind. But when it comes to the oral test, I always started mumbling. How can I improve it? Okay, here is the small secret. If you are able to speak fluently while talking to yourself in your mind, uh, to pinpoint the problem, start speaking aloud to yourself. See if you're fumbling there or not. See if you're fumbling there or not. If you're fumbling there, then the solution is different. And if you're not fumbling there, then the solution is different. So, first, I would like to know that just speak aloud to yourself. Okay, fine, now it's already 9 p.m. I think I should have my dinner and then go out for a walk, and then I will come back and I'll study this like that. You can do it that way. Do that and then revert. Okay. Uh, okay, I take that back because that will bring all other sorts of problems. Uh, why, Pranjal? It would, I mean, bring all other sorts of problems. Okay, sorry, Pranjal, but I couldn't figure out what exact sort of problems do you envisage? I don't understand that. Could you be a bit specific so that I can help you out? Okay, real name says, sir, I've tried and I am fluent while talking to myself aloud in English. Then real name, this could be, sorry to say, a little lack of confidence. Uh, do one thing hereafter. For around 15 days, speak loudly to yourself. The real reason behind this is, I'll tell you, this has got a little to do with human psychology. What normally happens is when we speak, for example, I do not know, hearing that language in your sound, your voice, so you don't feel uncomfortable. But when you don't speak English continuously in front, I mean when your ears don't hear English in your voice, that makes you uncomfortable. Okay, that could be a reason. I'll give you a small example. You will understand what I'm saying. Okay, repeat after me. I'm going to utter a sentence. Repeat after me. Huh? எங்கே இருந்து வர? Now, எங்கே இருந்து வர? Do you feel uncomfortable hearing it? I mean, when you speak this aloud. Uh, Seven, just give me a couple of minutes. I'll come back to you. Okay, real name. So, why do you feel uncomfortable? Because you have never heard these sounds in your voice. So your ears say, what's going on? This is the cause. Now, these words that I gave you were not random words. This is from Tamil language. Yangerundu vara. Now, Yangerundu vara means from where are you coming? Now when I speak Tamil, of course, I can speak Tamil, but I'm a Punjabi. So now, for example, என் பேர் வந்து சுனில். நான் வந்து இங்கிலீஷோட கிளாஸஸ் எடுக்கிறேன். இப்போ வந்து நான் நேற்று சாயந்தரம் தான் அங்கிருந்து வந்தேன். நான் வந்து உன்னை அங்க பார்க்கலையே. நீ எங்க இருந்தமா? Now you see, I'm not feeling it all because my ears are accustomed to hearing this language in my voice. Practice this. Rest assured, your problem will be solved. Okay? Try it out, and you still don't succeed. मैं हूं ना. Okay? Now, Pranjal says, okay, I take that one done. Sir, okay, 7. Another thing I remembered just in time. Could you upload lectures for writing section too? have trouble with formats. The content isn't the problem. Seven, are you talking about? I mean, I'm just giving examples like classified advertisement, letters, emails, diary entry. I mean, are you talking about that, or are you talking about how to write correct English for answers? Just specify that, and I'll answer your question. Okay, Pranjal, if you take a pause and explain what type of questions come from the para, then the flow will break in the explanation. I am the guy who suggested to explain in middle whatever. Yeah, yeah. Pranjal, I remember. I don't forget things. No, Pranjal, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. Yes, but of course, the problem that you are envisaging is no doubt right. It would break the flow. The main thing here is, even I cannot anticipate what type of questions can come from a paragraph. So my videos, that is why they are so much in detail, that I am tackling with all the aspects that you could come across. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing, don't rush through through my video at fast pace. Yes, Garv, hang on. I'll come over to you. So don't rush through the video. Listen to each and every word. Memorize it, and you will find that you aren't facing any problem. Okay. And of course, the point that you raised is a very valid point, because then if I start discussing questions, then the answers will come and it breaks the flow of teaching. That's for sure. Okay. And then one more thing, you can't even imagine the length of the video. Right now, I'm restricting my sections to 40 to 45 minutes per video, because 40 minutes is class time. So now from here, after I received feedback from a student, earlier my videos used to be an hour long, but now I'm keeping an eye on the timer. And the moment it is 40 minutes, I break the video and I start part B. Okay. Thank you, Pranjal. You made a very valid point. I appreciate your feedback. I appreciate your feedback. Okay. Real name. So, sir, should I start watching English web series and stuff? I would suggest not watching web series and stuff, for the simple reason that when you watch web series and stuff, you get lost in the plot. Oh, what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next? And at that time, even if you come across a difficult word or something that a character has spoken, I don't think you would pause the video and then pick up a dictionary and look at its meaning. No, you're more interested in knowing what's going to unfold next. So no, I wouldn't suggest web series. I wouldn't suggest novels. Okay, get that clear. And as far as I go personally, I don't have the subscription to any OTT. On my TV, I watch only YouTube, and YouTube has got so much information for me that I cannot exhaust it. My suggestion is, watch some good programs. You can watch TED Talks. I mean, you can say that genre. Deal with those, and you would be okay. But web series, no. Movies, no. Novels, no. I won't suggest that. Okay, Garv. Hello, Garv. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. Glad to see you live. Yeah, finally, huh? After all your goading me, huh? Okay. Hello, sir. Abhi says I'm in class 12. What should be our approach while attempting the grammar section of our English paper? Simple, the normal approach. There is no particular approach for a grammar section. No, there is no approach, because see, grammar section has MCQs. You have to know the right answer. Yes, of course, you do have an approach for writing the subjective questions, where you're supposed to write a paragraph or so. I can suggest points for that. But Grammar section doesn't have any approach. It's a straightforward thing. Either you know the answer or you don't know the answer. It's very simple. That's it. Okay, 7. Yes, sir. I'm talking about the letters, notices, and stuff. Yes, of course. 7. This point noted. Give me a moment. I'll just note it down once again. This is the third valuable feedback that you have given me. Okay, formats of creative writing. I've noted it down. Right, 7. I've made a note of it. And of course, this would come along with the reading comprehension expected somewhere in December. Right? Pranjal says, sir, pardon. No, 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 no. You don't have to ask pardon for anything. No sorries, no thank yous here. Okay. My only request in my class from my students is be polite. That's all. No sorry, no thank you. Don't worry about that. I'm not into that. Okay. Real name says, sir, I'm a Punjabi too, and my English has that desi Punjabi touch. And if I try to speak in a good way, it sounds weird. No, it doesn't sound weird. Real name, what actually happens is it sounds weird to you because your ears aren't accustomed to hearing English in that tone. Okay, now I am talking to you. I may have this feeling in my heart of hearts that, oh, my tone is very weird. But are you following it? No, that is something which you know in your heart of hearts. Don't worry about that part at all. No sound is weird. Every sound is good. Okay, I'll give you a small example and you will understand. Okay, the point that I'm trying to say, okay, you do have favorite songs, right? Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you like them the first time you heard them? No. You heard them 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. Then slowly you started getting accustomed to them. It's the same way. It's the same way. So don't worry about the weirdness. Everybody is unique. What you think is weird is your uniqueness. Cash it. Don't try to imitate anyone. Okay, now you see, I am speaking to you in English. Have I put on that fake American accent? I told you to go there and do this. I don't do that. Yeah, I don't do that. I speak English as an Indian and I am proud of it. Why am I proud of it? I'll give you the reason behind it. Have you ever heard Xi Jinping speaking English? Do you think he speaks English in the American accent or the British accent? No, he speaks as a Chinese speaks. Have you heard a Japanese speaking English? Does he speak as an American? No, he speaks as a Japanese speaks. They aren't ashamed. Then why am I ashamed? I'm not. So I don't fake accents. I don't copy anyone. I speak as I speak. Period. And I am not inferior to anyone on this earth because I am an Indian. I belong to India, and India is the world master in education, civilization, everything. So you can say I have a superiority complex. I don't have an inferiority complex. No, a proud Indian. I speak English as I speak. So don't consider your tone to be weird. Getting my point? No. Speak as पंजाबी हो ना, दिल जैसे करता है वैसे बोल यार, कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. ठीक? 7, thanks sir. Thank you 7. Abhi sir, I was asking about the subjective part like article writing, letter to the Abhi, this is what 7 again has given me a good suggestion where he has asked me to upload the formats of all these things like letter to the editor, placing an order and all that stuff. I am going to be posting that. And the only approach that is needed for that is common sense. That's all. When I will be dealing with, that class, I will be pointing out the common sense, points that you have to keep in mind and not commit blunders like I normally see. Okay? Abhi, noted this point, noted. Real name, thank you, sir. Thank you, real name. Garv, love you, sir. Love you, Garv. Okay, can I help you all with anything else? Because now is the time for me to record. Garv, are you doing something? Garv? No, sir. Join me. Call me. Call me. Call me. ठीक है? हाँ. Right then, I'll take leave. Thank you very much. And last question: Would you like to see me live, say twice a week, so that you can ask anything else, any problem that you're facing, and if I may be able to help you? A simple yes or no would do. I would appreciate either way. Garv, yes, for sure. Thank you, Garv. I'll be doing that. Seven, what about you? Abhi, what about you? And Pranjal, what about you? And real name? In fact, once again, now there are the three of you. Uh, since I'm going to be recording, would you like to join the recordings? You are welcome, but you have to turn off your cameras. No face. I'll be recording the class, and of course I'll be uploading it. You have a doubt, you're free to ask me. Your voice can come through, but cameras turned off. Would you like to join? Then tell me. I'll post the schedule so that you have any doubt when you're listening to what I'm saying. Teaching. Sure, I'll be the first one to join. Garv, you're welcome. I'll do one thing. I'll post the schedule, and you can join. You're welcome. What about you others? If you are interested, just let me know. The class will be on Zoom. Your cameras will be turned off. No face showing, nothing. You can ask questions. Your sound can come through. That's all. If you're interested, post it in the comments, sir. I would like to join the recordings. And what I'll do is I will tell you which chapter am I going to record, and if that time is okay with you, you're welcome. Right? So now I take leave because I'm getting late for my recordings. Bye bye, everyone. Okay, I'm ending the stream. Is there anything else? If there is, just drop a smiley or something so that I know. Okay, nothing. Then I'm ending the stream. Thank you. Thank you for being with me. Bye, Abhi.